channel. My name is Ashley.
My name is Jeff.
And this is Derek.
I'm Derek, Ashley's husband.
We are parents to 3 kids. We had our first baby when I had just turned 21 years old, and I'm now 28 years old, and oh, wait, yeah.
29.
Oh my gosh, I'm 29. I just had my birthday.
Just turned 29.
Oh my gosh, I'm 29.
Happy birthday, mama.
Yeah, and then Derek is now 31.
Woo!
So just to kind of share how old our kids are and where they're at or whatever. Anyways, we are gonna answer some of your most asked questions, but before we get to that, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. I asked you guys over on my Instagram to submit questions that you have for me because I am now 1 year postpartum, which is so crazy. This has been the fastest year ever.
A full year?
This is the little guy that we had. This is Ledger Hayes.
Misters.
Can you say hi? Can you wave at the camera?
Hi.
Hi.
Yay, hi.
So Ledger's birthday is in 5 days, and he'll be 1 year old. And then I'll be 1 year postpartum. I feel like this is a big deal. This is a transformative period. Once you hit 1 year, you don't have a baby anymore, you start feeling yourself more.
Yeah.
It just feels good for me to be 1 year postpartum. So I asked you guys on Instagram to submit questions for me about birth, babies, pregnancy, postpartum. How are we gonna have another baby? What do I think about mommy makeovers? How much weight did I gain? All the good stuff.
Yeah.
Derek is gonna be reading the questions and then I'll answer them.
Okay, birth story. Are you gonna give them the whole birth story?
Birth story. First off, if you want to go watch our whole birth,
story.
you can go watch it on an old YouTube video that answers a lot of questions. But to sum it up, he was our 3rd baby, so his birth was so easy. I decided to get induced with him at 39 weeks, which I also did with Presley, my 2nd, and I loved the experience. I know this is kind of controversial. Some people love getting induced, some people hate getting induced. Once they start me on Pitocin, my body just kicks it into gear and it pushes the baby right on out. Woo! So we went in the hospital around 5 p.m. and then we had him by 9:30. Do you remember his birth time? It was in the evening, late at night. 9:30, 10:30.
Shoot, I don't know.
It was very chill. It was my chillest one where in between pushes, we were chatting it up with the doctor. It was kind of weird. It's never been that calm.
It was really calm and nice.
It was nice. I love it. I'm addicted to going to the hospital and having babies with this guy.
It's the truth. She wants to go back just to do that.
I think a lot of moms will agree that is the best part about having a baby is just the relaxing and fun hospital stay. It's just, I don't know, something about it is so magical and just, it's the most incredible experience.
It's fun with the spouse, not so much fun on the couch.
Whatever, you love
It is not comfortable at all.
I think the funnest part about it is the time with the newborn, that you're in the hospital still, reality hasn't set in, you're not tired, you're just excited, and it's just, oh gosh, it's the best feeling in the world.
I agree with that.
Oh, it's so
I do
amazing.
agree with that.
So yeah, that's kind of the birth story. We brought him home, the kids adjusted so well, he has been a pretty good sleeper, but we'll get into the sleeping arrangements.
During your pregnancy, how much weight did you gain? Isn't this a question you're not supposed to ask?
This is no rules, I'm sharing it all. I think I gained 40 pounds with Ledger being pregnant. And I think they recommend 25 to 35. But it also depends on your starting weight, which I don't know.
You were skinny.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm below average or average, but I think your body gains what it needs. It truly does. As long as you're not eating 5 million calories a day, your body just is gonna do its thing. So
Heck yeah.
I wouldn't worry about how much weight you're gaining and just let it happen and then worry about it later.
Also, I don't know if this is a real thing, but I encourage all women to gain weight and not worry about your weight because that means the baby's healthier and grow bigger. I think more weight, bigger the baby. So
I don't know if it works that way.
I like big babies.
We'll go with that. Oh, Ledger's talking to you guys right now. He's like, who are you guys talking to? Say hi again. It's got my lipstick. Finally getting hair.
40 pounds.
Yeah, 40 pounds with Ledgy. And I've lost all the weight at 1 year postpartum. However, I've lost muscle, so I need to definitely gain back muscle and things like that.
Would you do anything different now that you've had 3 children postpartum? The postpartum is specifically what they're asking about.
Such a good question because my postpartum experience was different for all 3 kids. My first baby, I was a mess. I had no idea what to expect. I was emotional. I had like a touch of postpartum depression, maybe just the baby blues.
We went through a
phase.
3-4 day period of
like
a little
the
depression.
trenches. Yeah.
It was tough for everyone.
And then with baby number 2, that one was like, that was the postpartum where it just went so fast. Riker and Presley, our older 2 kids, are so close in age. We were like just probably so sleep deprived. I don't remember it that well because it was just like, it went by so fast because you're just focused on, you know, this new baby, and we had a toddler. This period of postpartum has been amazing. Just the transition has been so seamless. I think it's mostly because the gap is a little bigger with the kids. So the older 2 are like so well behaved and doing so good with sleeping and not as like dependent on me and Derek. And so Derek and I aren't as tired, we help each other out. It's just gone really well. Plus we know what we're doing this time around. We know how to take care of a baby. We don't have to like troubleshoot every time he's crying. We kind of know what his cries mean. We're just good at it this time.
We're experts.
I would say try to be as prepared as possible and have help. And don't be scared to ask for help during postpartum. I think like, obviously you don't want to pass your baby over to somebody for the help. So like ask for them to clean the house, do the dishes, do the laundry.
Let's talk about breastfeeding quickly. What was your experience with all 3 of your kids?
Okay, this could go really deep, so I'm gonna keep it quick. Breastfeeding my first baby was an absolute fail. I did not do well. I made it like maybe 2 weeks. It was horrible, and it's because I wasn't prepared. I had no idea how difficult it was gonna be, how much it was gonna hurt. Just know, it's really bad, but if you push through the first 4 weeks, you'll be fine. So with my second, I breastfeed for 6 months, and then with Ledger, I think it was about 6 months as well. Maybe a little longer. No, it was about 6 months. And that's just because I think the babies start getting teeth and start like doing sleep regressions around that time. And then it was just too difficult. Formula was a lot better. Plus with him, I had breast augmentation. I had breast implants put in and also taken out. So I'm not sure my body was like producing milk the way it should have been for him. He actually lost a lot of weight and just was looking sick. We have another YouTube video about that. I will link it in the description if you want to go watch that. That was more about my breastfeeding journey.
Next question that the peeps asked. Postpartum depression or anxiety?
I did not have that with Ledger. And like I said, I think it's because you know how to take care of yourself at this point. I had it with my first because I just didn't know how to take care of myself at that point. So, yeah.
Next question. How do you fill your cup?
I
feel like your cup's pretty full with all these kids.
My cup is about here, but if I want to put a little extra in my cup for myself, I think I just focus on like all the things I love, which is fashion.
Me.
This is gonna sound so nerdy, but I like cleaning and organizing my house. I know you might not think I like it because it's not that clean and organized, but I don't know, I just like focusing on my home and my space and my body, my hair, my makeup, my shopping. Oh, and sometimes I add Derek in there. I'm just kidding. No, I definitely like to do as many things as I can with Derek, just us, even though that's not that often, but also just as a family. I love when it's all 5 of us.
Yeah.
Just doing something, anything.
What are you afraid of doing?
I don't know.
Postpartum?
That's a little deep for me. I don't know.
What are you afraid of doing? Smoking while pregnant?
Yeah.
Drinking? No,
I don't think I'm really afraid of doing anything. I think I'm. I'm afraid of snakes. I think I'm afraid of giving my kids a memory that I don't want them to remember, maybe. Like, I'm scared of messing up for them, like if I forget something, or I don't know, just like I feel like birthdays and holidays are all on me, and if I don't do it perfect and fun and awesome, I don't want them to like remember that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I would be afraid of sheltering my kids too much. Kids are wild, free spirits, in a sense of like breaking their spirit, you know what I mean? I want my kids to be free-spirited and want to do whatever they want to do and not be scared to do it or scared to ask to do it.
Yes.
I feel like us as parents get into routines and we only give the kids a couple hours a day, and those couple of hours are, you know, let's eat, maybe let's watch a movie, let's, you know, different stuff like that, where I feel like that is not a good childhood.
Yeah.
They should be out, they should be swimming in the ocean and finding creatures and messing with them and jumping off trees and just doing crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And let the kids just be free and let them learn. You know?
We definitely are on this teeter-totter of teaching them to be like productive people in society and questioning the status quo and just living the life differently than what everybody else does. It's like, how do you find this balance? We don't want to mess them up by letting them be too free, but we also don't want them to just fit in and be a part of the rat race. So it's
a tough battle every day.
It's a battle every single day.
It's weird that it has to be a battle. Like you have to fight it every day. That is weird. It shouldn't be that way. Hardest thing about having 3 children.
Oh, this is a good one. Hardest thing about having 3 children is probably juggling all of their needs and activities at the same time. I don't want to like fail at them ever. So, you know, I want them all in activities like baseball and cheer and dance. And soon Ledger probably needs to start socializing, so they're like all in school. They all have different clothes they need. They all have different stuff they want. And it's just a lot. Doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, feeding them, eczema. It's like everyone's just got, you know, braces and just, it's a lot. So you're just always busy. I have this filing cabinet in my head where I'm so much information.
You have a filing cabinet in your head?
I do. Don't you?
No.
That's the problem.
I have one note in my head.
Oh no.
And then when that note's gone, another one pops up. One at a time.
I think that's the difference between men and women, moms and dads, is that moms have everything in their heads and then dads are just more of the immediate stuff, which, you know, everybody has to have a balance and that just works for us.
I think the hardest thing for Ashley is when she's not feeling well, whether it be cramps or whatever, and then all 3 kids are tired and they're just whiny and they're fighting and bickering and
Derek's talking about my short temper.
Yeah.
But every now and again I do get overstimulated. Absolutely, I think everybody gets overstimulated, and when I do, I'm like, I'm done. I am so done. I know my limit though. If I keep going, it's just gonna get bad from there. So I have to pass off some responsibility because I'm just freaking done at that point.
Yeah. Usually I just step in and take over and then
100% like
you have to go take a breather.
battling my frustration and not like acting on it is the hardest thing. That's a good point.
From that point, how is your marriage?
How is our marriage? I think our marriage is really good and healthy. We really know each other really well and we fill in where the other one is lacking. So I think our marriage is good. What do you think?
I think it's really good. Yeah. We're pretty perfect. Things are going great, marriage is great. Of course, tackling the kids is tough, but we're really good.
We made this TikTok one time that it was like,
we are not the enemy.
oh yeah, it was like,
yeah,
we are not the enemy. The kids are the enemy, which obviously our children are not our enemy, but it's like, if we're ever fighting or if there's any issue between us, it's probably because something happened with the kids. It's literally like we wouldn't fight if, no offense to you guys.
Yeah, we never fight with each other because of something that
each other's doing.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's more like,
I need your help with the kids.
Ashley's stressed out.
Yeah.
The kids are crazy and I got all this going on and I'm one-track minded doing my one task and she's like, why can't you do 5?
Yeah, I know, I feel like a lot of people just don't do that because they're touched out, but like just every now and again, you just get real close.
What the heck? All right, this is a controversial one and I love it. Co-sleeping.
Co-sleeping.
How do you feel about co-sleeping? Do you co-sleep and how do you feel?
Co-sleeping is and has been one of my favorite things of motherhood. I've gone through periods where I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish these people were out of my bed. But at this point, now that my oldest is out of our bed, our 8-year-old son is no longer sleeping with us, it just goes by so fast. And now I cherish it. It's like, I love it so much. It's such a short period of your life, so I think you're meant to sleep with your kids and you should just enjoy it while you have them in your bed because they're not going to be there forever. 5 years max, I think. And then you'll long for the days that they cuddled with you and you got to wake up with them and go to bed with them. And it's just the sweetest thing ever. Obviously, we want to do it safely. We didn't co-sleep with our kids until they were older, like 6 months and up. I love co-sleeping with the babies. Once they get too big and then your bed's not big enough, then we are gonna start getting them in through their own beds.
I believe co-sleeping is very good for like children development as far as like connection with your parents.
Yeah.
With their parents or whatever. And parents to their children as well. I don't know, I just feel like it helps with like personality, growing.
Just
feeling that
safety,
connection.
feeling like comforted and like we're there for them. Yeah, we definitely don't do cry it out. I don't like when they cry ever. There's no reason for it. That's like, I don't know.
It just puts stress on kids that, do they really need it? Like,
No.
If your kid's crying, or you just let them cry, like that seems.
I think
not
babies
okay.
are meant to be cuddled and loved as much as possible. You can't like over cuddle a baby, in my
If your
opinion.
baby's crying,
He
make 'em
wants
stop.
something, yeah.
You know,
They want
like
something,
figure out
yeah.
what's going on. Okay.
The most anticipated question that I had so many people wanting to know.
Are you getting a mommy makeover?
That's not it. But, will I be getting a mommy makeover? This is not the question I thought you were gonna ask.
It's just on here.
I
You don't
will-
need a mommy makeover.
Yeah.
You look like a hot mommy.
I will not be getting a mommy makeover. I think that sometimes they're so great for people who are having trouble with like loose skin or lose a lot of weight and they just can't get their body to look the way they want it to. I think mommy makeovers can be great. And I've seen some really awesome transformations. But yeah, I just don't really need one. I think I had good genetics as far as getting my body back to what it looked like before I was pregnant with 3 kids.
Could you be saying that you're not getting mommy makeover because you want another baby?
Do we
Do
want
you want another baby?
Let's answer on the count of 3, yes or no. Ready? 1, 2, 3. No.
Maybe.
The question was yes or no. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
No.
Why'd you say yes?
Just messing with you.
I'm not messing.
Derek, you're joking.
If I'm a maybe, I have to be a yes.
You want another one?
If I'm a maybe, I have to be a yes. My
No,
answer
you
is
don't.
maybe. I don't know yet. We'll see. But if I can't say yes or no, I'm not gonna
It's
just
like your
cut it off.
immediate answer, your gut answer is yes.
It's a
another
maybe.
one, no. No. The answer is no.
It's a maybe.
We're not having
It's
another
a
baby.
maybe.
Are you just doing this?
No, I'm being serious. Are you? You really don't want one?
No.
You're a hard no.
I think, yeah, I mean, yeah. I just seen a
Look how cute that baby
I know.
is.
I honestly,
Ledger, come here.
if time and money
Come here.
weren't a factor, which they really aren't, you can always make more money. My cup is full.
What if I bought you another cup to
If we
half and half?
got into a bigger house, if you quit
Okay.
your job
Okay.
and worked from home with me,
Okay.
I would consider a 4th. Absolutely.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah, that is my answer. If our life changes and looks a little bit different, I would consider a 4th. At this time, it's just, we're not ready for a 4th. Don't be expecting any pregnancies from me.
Look how cute this baby is.
Say hi. This was a great Q&A session, all about being pregnant and postpartum and what our future is gonna look like. Thank you guys for submitting the questions if you asked them. If there's anything we didn't get to, feel free to drop it in the comments and I'll try to answer everything.
Baby number 4. Baby number 4.
No, I'm just kidding.
Baby number 4.
No babies.
All right, while you guys are hitting that thumbs up, I'm gonna take her and get an early start on 2025 for baby number 4.
No.
Come on, mama.